Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And the tip goes to Houston. Now Green. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Here's McCollum. No good. A bit long that time. Right side, Green. To the inside. Here's Bull. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Hero. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Bull. And stolen by Williamson. Hero with it. Green picks him up. Williamson right side. To the middle. And he converts the layup.
This is where Zion shines. Inside he can be such a dominant force.
The Rockets on offense. Pass to Smith. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to...
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
New Orleans calls timeout. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. McCollum with it. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fires from 14. They get it again. Williamson. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
And he drops the first.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Green. Rebounded by New Orleans. 1:29 left in the first. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
McCollum's shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the attack, Green. Pass to Bold. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Green with the ball. Hero picks him up. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Christopher. And the Pelicans miss again. Smith outside. Here's Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Garuba. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Three-pointer Sharp. Buries it from 3. Sharp's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Alvarado. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Hayes. Chris pulls down the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Hayes misses. And it's Houston's ball. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Sharp. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the basket by Chris. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Shot is good by Gordon.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Inside. Deflects the pass. Back to McCollum. Adebayo in the post. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Jones. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle. And it happens a lot.
Gordon outside. Here's Sharp. 4-3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That'll be a second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. They get the rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
On the wing, Jones. Adebayo in the post. Clock at 2. Here's Garuba. Pass to Adebayo. Beyond the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
18.
Here's Alvarado. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. Here's Green. Tries again. It's tipped. Here's Garuba. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Here's Murphy. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Garuba. The fader. Bull grabs the board. Bridges outside. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Some changes for New Orleans. For 3, Smith drills it from deep. Smith's got 5 points.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Hero outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Off target from outside. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
New Orleans Jones. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Houston the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Adebayo. That cuts the lead to single digits. Adebayo's got 15 points.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Bull. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's McCollum with the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. Over Green. Shot's good by McCollum.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Hero. The Rockets pull it in. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Offensive board. Here's Garuba. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Green. Smith no good. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Hero. Hangs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Houston in the lead. And here's Washington. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Takes the 3. And that one's good. Sharp.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Sharp. 10 points for him. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has three-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Pass to Sharp. Back to Nance. And here's Gordon. Nance outside. Here's Sharp. Here's Washington. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
The Pelicans, 31.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the left side wing. Three-pointer Sharp. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Williamson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Larry Nance picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Hero, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Fade away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 13-point game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And it's Houston's ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And they get it back. Back to Green. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 15.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
And the lob disrupted, not to be. Williamson for 3. Tipped.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Here's Hero. Over Smith.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. It's deflected. Now here's Green. Here's Bull. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
A nice shot by Smith.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's McCollum, and too long on the shot. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Kept alive. Pass to Sharp. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
For 3, Bridges knocks down the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Miles Bridges. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for New Orleans.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Rockets with possession here. For 3, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. McCollum drives in. Misses from short range. And so it's the Rockets taking care of it.
Babe.